Yo, this is your boy Odyssey. Well, I'm just gonna tell you guys. Well, just gonna make fun of the team that's gonna be more part of the NFL, and who is the most hated team that we've seen so far. Whoever win on one of those five champions, who doesn't make too many mistakes today, we seem like that, but they can seem a lot of mistakes when they were like missing the playoffs. But anyhow, there's just so many shit that nobody else is gonna have to make fun of this team. But everybody else knows me. That's why I was just stink down and making it worse. But if you see that this team is just coming out to this brand can make fun of whatever team that could be around in the Bay Area besides the Raiders. Well, we're going to be call it 49ers joke. The 49ers joke is some kind of like way more huge that you can get disrespected to it. And you can just make it more funnier. Yeah, as it looks, if they were like crybabies or angry people or frustrations, You can conclude on that. Because 49ers jokes are always funny. But, for a simple, like Giants fans, they can be like more horrified, and especially Warriors too. Warriors always gets frustrations and angry as it looks. They look like a different size of the fans when they look like of the Warriors. It's just a little bit more to Among Us if you can see that. You know what I mean? So, are you excited yet for the 49ers joke? Yeah? Alright. Let's get to it. What is the difference between 49ers and the baby? 49ers gets mini losses every year before they cry. Before the baby cries. Well, you get it because 49ers and the baby, they just always cry at each other. All day, all night, like, if you remember how those days would happen, that's always happens. Do you want to hear the joke? Nope. James Tomsula. Well, James Tomsula used to be the former coach, Back in the days. He's pretty worse back then, He's never been so good since after the other coach got fired, When they got Colin Kaepernick around here and just trying to become so much as a leader. And Selleck was there too. You never know what that shit was. Yeah. Okay, next joke. Where does York family came from before they owned 40 winers? From New York. Well, if you might get it, York families from the 49ers fans, they were just always like whoever came from the owners, whoever bought it. Since like in the late 90s. It always happens when York families cannot do it at all. Maybe they just need to sell the team and get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? Okay, here's the next one. How many seasons in a row that the 49ers missed the playoffs in an entire franchise? 40 winers. Well, if you get it, because there's a lot of missing playoffs going on since the 60s. And mostly 2000s or differential around here, like into the season since Joe Montana days or Steve Young, They don't go do it too much. Or especially when Colin Kaepernick years, when there was like the years of the politics that have been going on, when they but that he cannot play the national anthem. Yeah, I see how those cats, they just can't do it all, so we know how to get a job, but I know it's true, So it always happens. Alright, next joke. Okay, what do you call the famous vampires that could eat brains? Frank Gore. Well, Frank Gore, he's just a linebacker or wide receiver or whatever. I don't know. I can't even tell who it was, but he's just a vampire in the NFL from the Super Bowl who wants to eat their people's brains in the Falcons game. You know what I mean? And or else they can just eat like a fried chicken and pizza. Get it? Fried chicken and pizza. Eh, okay, where does parents came from when it ties in the knot from the gift? Lateral Bowman. Well, you want to know who people's parents look like that? I never seen one of those guys that can just tie him in a knot, whatever who hangs from the tree. Because Lateral Bowman hangs from the tree. K-I-S-S-I-N-G. You never know what the kisser was just gonna have to do that. Alright. What did the Jet York say to the Chip Kelly from the last place of 2 to 10? You're fired! Well, Chip Kelly's even worse, but politics is also worse too. Can't explain how politics can be so bad. You know, like if they lost to the Rams, that happened in the first game, it was a super impressive when you see that happen. When Colin Kaepernick used to be so good, but not so good. But he's just a guy who just likes to play on the politics deals. That's because he learned that from anybody else from the outside, because there has been mass shootings going on. There has been like people have been hurting themselves, like how did it at Black Church or 3-1 lead from the Warriors or whatever that is. It's just a gnarly, ignorant shit. And that's the reason why they would not do that. Okay, so here's the next joke. Okay, how many valley workers that they have in Santa Helena County? 40 wineries. Well, 40 wineries is just people in Santa Helena County. If people you just never have like those plants like that, if you get got those grapes out there, that's where the people they have to be eating by themselves. And that's the reason why they need to find their eternity. Okay, why did Colin Kaepernick doesn't want to play national anthem? Because he kneels, he cries, and he whines about politics. Well, if you don't listen to the U.S. national anthem, maybe you just cannot pray on your hearts like that. If you're a 49ers fan, you could just be like a kneel and you don't have to pray for national anthem. And that makes you a hater. And then that's going to be the hater of the United States in America. Well, I don't hate United States in America because I'm the Raider fan, so... Well, this is America because we love about the people. Especially like as a Laker fan, too. Or... Anyhow, well, we're Giants, maybe, but... You can't salute the 49ers if they have to pray for the kneel for the national anthem. It's ridiculous. This is America. Yep. So that's the reason why. Okay, here's the next joke. What does Joe Montana think that Tom Brady is the #1 player in the NFL? Ah, fuck. I fucking suck about timers. Well, you can get it. So it's hard to believe what they said. You know, it's just Joe Montana. He isn't the greater that much. You know, Tom Brady is. You know, he got like 6 rings as Michael Jordan. Then Joe Montana, he only has 4. Well, but he won like a 5 of them when he passed Joe Montana would come out that those days since like the year 2017. Since like when they beat the Falcons in an overtime. It was a great game, you know, just let me please believe it because that game, it was way too far on this. So we can keep an eye on that one. Okay, here's the next joke. Why did the 49ers left from San Francisco to Santa Clara in the first place? Because babies have to get by Levi's and wear diapers to make them out poor and cry. Well, if you could get it, well, if they have to move to Santa Clara, they have to become as Santa Clara 49ers. That's where the babies cry around here. And that's why San Francisco 49ers, they would have been just like stay there unless they'll be in San Francisco. But instead, I think that they're not going to be saying that much. That's the reason why. It's just all those babies, they can just always cry with what they want to. Cry if they want to if they lose. You know? They don't give a what people what they're talking about, you know? I have no britches in my size, you know? Okay, next joke. How did 49ers got the candlestick if that's their birthday? They stayed there for 42 years before they knelt down from the fire. Well, I get that for the Disney movie Bugs Life. It goes like, D, death. But, certain how. But if it's someone's always your birthday, like whoever the 49ers fans are, they could be knowing each other, you could just blow candles and then turn it on and blow it on this candle on this fire. If you blow it, you put it on fire. And that's another reason why, if you're partying in the candlestick, you give a got flame on those jerseys when they come out. And that's another reason why they just can't concern with what they have to. But it's funny because they just do like some like funny dances and stuff. And then that's the reason why. Yep. Okay, next joke. What do you call the Chinese rice that serves in San Francisco? Jerry rice. Well, it's true because whenever you go to the Chinatown, you have to buy one of those 49ers Jerry rice because there's all made of Chinese there because we never know what these colors of where they come from. But it looks pretty funny because it seems like the potato bowl that you could just eat it and just eat the Jerry rice in there. So all of it tastes really good. So as a Raider fan, I would love to eat it. It might be grateful and delicious. And that's how America makes Jerry rice. Okay, so we'll move on to the next part coming up. So I'll let you know about the Patriotas Sanders. Well, it should be coming soon, anytime, any soon. So this is your boy Odyssey. Thank you.